It begins with a question: who are you really? Not the roles you play. Not the story you've been telling yourself your whole life. Not the thoughts, the judgments, or the fears that weigh you down. Who are you at your core? Who are you before all the noise of the world started defining you? In the quiet space of your heart, beyond the fear and doubt, the truth has always been there, waiting for you to remember. We live in a world that constantly tells us who we are. Society, family, friends, and even our own minds have tried to shape us, mold us into something we're not. And yet, no matter how hard we try to fit into these molds, there's a part of us that always feels incomplete. Always searching, always yearning for something more, something real. This is where A Course in Miracles, ACIM, begins. It begins with this simple truth: you are not broken. You do not need to be fixed. You are whole. You are perfect. You are love itself. But here's the thing: you've forgotten. And what you've forgotten, the Course teaches, is the one thing that has always been true. You are love. You are the love of God, the love that created everything. You are light. You are peace. You are infinite. The truth is, you are not the body, and you are not the thoughts you think. You are not the past. You are the love of God. But, let's be real, who remembers that, right? When you've got 72 things to do today and your Wi-Fi keeps cutting out? Still, what if it was true? What if the truth was staring you in the face, but your grocery list kept blocking it out? The Course teaches that the only real truth is love. Every fear, every judgment, every thought that brings you suffering is an illusion, a belief you've accepted that isn't true. And here's the shocking truth that many people resist. You're not your thoughts. You're not your feelings. You're not your mistakes. And most importantly, you are not the story you've been telling yourself about who you are. You are not a body. You are not the thoughts that come into your mind. You are the love of God, perfect and complete. What if you could let go of all that? What if you could see that everything you've been holding on to, every fear, every disappointment, every wound, is not who you are at all? What if you allowed yourself to release it all and embrace the deep truth that you were created in pure love, and that love has never left you? The Course asks you to make this simple yet profound shift. You are not a body. You are not the product of your past. You are not the sum of your fears. You are spirit. You are love. And if you can let go of the illusion of separation from your source, you will realize the peace that's been within you all along. But there's something else the Course teaches, something that many of us find difficult but incredibly powerful. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is not about letting someone off the hook. It's not about excusing behavior or pretending things didn't hurt you. Forgiveness, in the context of ACIM, is about releasing the judgment you've placed on others and yourself. Forgiveness is the key to happiness. It is the means by which we undo the illusion of separation and the bridge to the reality of love. The Course teaches that when you judge, you are reinforcing your sense of separation from others and from God. You create walls. You make the other person wrong, and you make yourself right. But in truth, there's only one thing that's real, and it's love. Love does not judge. Love sees beyond the actions of the body. Love understands the higher truth that we are all one. So what if you let go of the judgment? What if you chose to forgive not just the people who've hurt you, but also yourself for all the mistakes you believe you've made? It's time to forgive the past, let go of the hurt, and embrace the truth of who you really are. Look around you. The world seems chaotic. People are angry, divided, fearful. But here's the secret. The world you see is not the real world. The Course teaches that this world is a projection of your mind, a reflection of the thoughts of separation, fear, and judgment you carry within. What if the world is just a mirror of what's happening inside of you? What if by changing your mind, you could change how you see the world? Nothing real can be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God. The Course says that when you choose love instead of fear, your perception of the world changes. You stop seeing enemies and you begin to see opportunities for peace. You stop judging and you start seeing the face of God in everyone you meet. You realize then that peace is not something you find outside of yourself. It is something you remember deep within you. Imagine waking up tomorrow and for the first time you remember who you are. You remember that you are loved, you are whole, you are safe. What if, for just one moment, you let go of everything that holds you back, the fear, the guilt, the self-doubt, and let yourself simply be? What if you allowed yourself to feel love? The love of God, the love of the universe, and the love that is already within you. You are the love of God. That is your truth. That is your reality. This is what A Course in Miracles invites you to remember. You are not a body. You are not your thoughts. You are pure love. And when you choose to remember this, the world around you will begin to change. So here's the final question. What will you choose? Will you choose to hold on to the illusions of fear, separation, and suffering? Or will you choose love? Will you choose forgiveness? Will you remember who you really are? Because the truth is, you are already free. You are already whole. You are already perfect. The only thing that's ever been in your way is the belief that you're not. The peace of God is shining in you now. Let go of all your illusions and accept the truth. So I ask you again, who are you? Who are you when you release all the labels, all the stories, all the judgments? The answer is simple. You are love. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, and for just one moment, let go of everything. Let go of the world, let go of the past. And remember, you are love.